Yes, people, waffled on in a building. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Just reacting to the Arsenal versus Leeds versus Arsenal game. Played at Ellen Road last night or yesterday, 3 p.m. kickoff. Yeah, dominating display, 4-0 win. We played well, man, and I thought Leeds started the game well. They didn't show us too much respect in that game. They were a team that, they thought they could get something out of the game without creating too many chances. They had a lot of possession in the first half without really doing anything with it. And I think that, we put the pressure on down that right-hand side with Madueke. Zubamendi, was excellent in that first half. And I think we really played well yesterday. Well needed after them 3 disappointing games. And is Arteta finally waking up and getting the assignment that we need to play better football in that final third? Our defensive strategy is perfect. The midfield yesterday as well. Havertz started in the midfield. Mendy, Rice, and Havertz. I don't think Havertz really got into the game yesterday, but as a physical specimen in that middle, I think it kind of caused Leeds a bit of distraction. But you're expecting that first game back, tough game at Leeds, coming into that game. What we expecting him to dominate that game like Kyra. It's going to be a completely different game, Premier League game as well. But yeah, Madueke striving down that right hand side, putting balls into the box, left foot, right foot. Him and Timber were linking up very well. Saka didn't start, injury. Don't know what injury it was. People were saying it was a hip injury, a hamstring injury. I've not really looked at the news to see anything so far, but yeah, he was out. Sometimes, yeah, in life, yeah, things are blessings for me, because although Saka, like they say he's our best player, I don't think he is our best player. I think Rice is. Although they say Saka is our best player, sometimes you have to not rely on certain players, yeah, and to test your gangster, as my boy Tony would say, without them players. And I thought Madueke being thrown into the Lions den yesterday, I thought that was well needed, and he proved yesterday that with little time and pressure on his back, because remember, this was a pressurized game, that he's coming into this game and he has to produce. And I said at the start of the game, and I've been saying that Madueke, he's not going to get away with just being this 52 million signing and not producing any GA. Listen, I ain't got time for the nice guy thing. Yeah, being nice. My guy has to be giving some GA or something. If you're not doing anything, then you're pointless. There's no point having you in the team. So he produced, beautiful corners, whipping in, good crosses. The first goal, beautiful goal. Was it the first goal? First goal, I can't remember if it was the corner or the header. I think it was the header was the first goal, wasn't it? Zubamendi header, the whip on that ball for Zubamendi to head that in the goal was fantastic. Beautiful goal. Zubamendi already, had a shot prior to that. And he looked like he was up for it this game. I was just looking at Zubamendi just to make sure that, he said, don't be making those silly back passes. Don't be doing stupidness at the back. And, if anything, he was probably one of my man of the matches. I think I had about 3 man of the matches yesterday. So I'm not going to just say define one straight away. But yeah, beautiful header. Well timed, headed into the goal, proud of that header, timed it beautifully, keeper no chance. Then we get another corner, and this is where they call us the set piece corner FC, which I don't mind. You know, beautiful in swinger again, near post. Keeper's done a Vicario, and he's like punched it into his net. Yeah, it's 2-0 now. So now we're just cruising, and we're just dominating the game, and in control. But went into halftime, and I was like, I don't want us to come out in the second half lackluster, thinking, yeah, let's just pass, and just let the game just go. I think within the 60 minutes, 50 minutes, we brought on Martinelli and Odegaard. I'm thinking, here we go, the game's going to slow down. Odegaard came on, he kept possession well, he kept the ball ticking. Rice, another one of my man in the matches yesterday, I thought he was brilliant, up and down, helping the defense, helping to create attacks, start attacks. Nearly got on the end of an attack when he drove into the box. I think he passed it. Did he pass it to? Did he pass it? He passed it to Jesus, innit? Well, I think Eze might have been free. And then Gabriel's kind of like, sorry, Jesus is kind of like, it's like a pass type shot, but it's just gone wide. And we created loads of chances in that second half. Martinelli, another guy that came on and done his thing. Him and Odegaard are working, you know, really good down the right. You know, Martinelli is just whipping his man, going past his man. And we got the third goal, Gyökeres, a striker's goal, you know, instinct, get in front of your man. Nice ball in by Martinelli. And volley, 6-yard box or just outside the 6-yard box, gets his foot in the way. And those are the type of goals when you hit them and it's not near to the goalkeeper. The goalkeepers can't really react, had a decent amount of power on it. 3-0, and we're cruising this game. Jesus coming on as well. He's just interlinking and just doing his thing. Obviously, Jesus came on for Gyökeres. Gyökeres had a chance before that, actually, where similar to the Murillo run. He's got to work on that in pre-season, next season, where he's, you know, who passed the ball to him? Was it Odegaard that fed the ball? I can't remember who fed the ball through. Was it Rice? I can't remember. No, it was Trossard. Trossard fed the ball to him. And it's just him, like, one-on-one. And then the defender just gets back in time as he's shooting. So I get people saying that he needs to, like, probably shed a bit of weight, but you have to get your body in the way in them instances as well. So that kind of irritated me, but he did get his goal in the end. And you know what, his hold up play yesterday I thought was brilliant. Even a bit of the dribbling he was doing was decent as well. So you know what, he was another player that probably one of my man of the matches as well. Jesus came on and he's just doing his thing. You know, we all know what Jesus is about already. And yeah, he gets a goal. Beautiful finish as well. Ball comes into him from Odegaard, little pass. And he's kind of like, he stopped to the ball, but then he's moved with the ball to give himself room to shoot. And he's like, kind of like whipped it in with his right foot into the bottom right-hand corner. And that was a beautiful goal. And it was game over. And yeah, it was a brilliant display. And now we move on to Chelsea in the week. Not much really more to say. You know, Arteta got it right. The boys got it right. But we have to keep this momentum. There's 14 games to go. And we just need to keep this up. So yeah, people, make sure you slap the likes. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And listen, make sure you hype the video as well. Big up to all the 3-point collectors this weekend. Hopefully City don't get 3 points. But it is what it is. We just concentrate on our team and move forward. Anyway, big up people, and I'll see you soon. Monday Night Madness. Peace.